All right, guys, in this video, we're going to go through numbers 2, 3, and 4 from the geometry check-in. So number 2 says, Sean is shopping for a rug for his dining room. The rectangular rug he likes measures 5 feet by 7 feet. What is the area of the rug? So our area formula for this is a rectangular rug. Area of a rectangle is length times width. So the length and width are 5 feet and 7 feet. So you should be doing 7 times 5, which we do get a calculator for this. So if you type it in, 7 times 5 is 35 feet squared. Remember, area is squared, which is the second power. So when I look here, we should be getting 35 feet squared. And remember, the reason it's squared is if we have our rectangle, we're trying to see if this is 5 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by, they're not perfect, but you know, by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many little squares would fit into here? That's why it is squared. We're finding the area inside of this space, okay? So area, square area is always squared. All right, number 3, the area of this figure. So we would want to decompose this, which means we're going to cut it up into shapes we know. This year we did the area of a rectangle and we did the area of triangles. So we're going to cut right here, and I would like to label this just to keep it nice and organized. So I'm going to do shape A, which is a rectangle. Remember, for rectangles, it's length times width, like we just talked about. So our length and width here for our rectangle is 9 by 6. So we're going to do 9 times 6. And again, you have a calculator. 9 times 6 is 54. Then for B, this is a triangle. Remember that for a triangle, you need the base and the height. And to find the base and the height, you're going to have to look for that right angle. So real quick down here, remember the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So we're going to find the base and the height and then divide by 2 because remember it is a triangle, divide by 2. So our base and height are making a right angle. Here's our base, and here going up the middle is our height. Okay, this one's a little tricky because they didn't label that for us. So we're going to need to figure out what that length is. So the way I would figure this out is I'm going to see this whole size of the entire shape from here all the way up to the other end is 12 centimeters. And I know that from here to here, that's 9 centimeters. The whole thing is 12, so I can do 12 minus 9 to see what's left over for this piece. So that would be 3. So our base is this 6 right here, and our height here is a 3. So we're doing for shape B, 6 times 3 divided by 2 because it's a triangle. So 6 times 3 is 18 divided by 2 is 9. And then we are going to take those two pieces and put them back together by adding them. So 54 plus 9 is equal to 63 centimeters squared, which is right here. All right, finally, this trapezoid, Raul drew the trapezoid below. What's the area? So again, we're going to cut this into our 3 shapes. So we've got A, B, and C. A is a triangle. Here I can see it is 8 by something. I'm not sure what the base of that triangle is. So let's talk about it. Again, if I know the entire length across here is 15, and I know this middle section is 10, I'm going to do 15 minus 10, and that will give me 5 left over. But it's not 5 for each triangle. I have to split it between the 2 triangles. So I'm really going to do 5 then divided by 2, and that gives me 2.5. So the base of this triangle is 2.5, and the base of the other triangle is also 2.5. Okay? So now, here I'm going to move this out of the way and we can do our work over here. So for shape A, triangle A, we have our 8 times 2.5 divided by 2 use your calculator. 8 times 2.5 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Okay, then shape B is this rectangle. I have 8 by 10, not by 15. 15 is all the way across the bottom. That rectangle in the middle is just 10. So I'm going to do 8 times 10, which is 80. And then for shape C, shape C matches shape A, so it's also 10. And then finally, I need to add those pieces back together. So 10 plus 80 plus 10 is equal to 100 inches squared, which is right here, 100 square inches.